Hello! I already made a video about what can happen when one gets interested in minimalism, because that happened to me as well. You start decluttering because a lot of YouTube videos and information in minimalism is about decluttering. Even the name minimalism suggests that if you get rid of everything, so basically you are going down to the minimal amount of stuff that you can get, then you will be totally fine because you get to the minimalist state and your life will be perfect. In my opinion, there is too much emphasis on decluttering regarding minimalism because it is very easy to get lost in the decluttering period of minimalism. It keeps you busy, it is a very rewarding activity, you feel like you've done amazing things in your life and you were very productive that day. And if you have a massive amount of clutter, it even can take you weeks or months to really get rid of everything, and by that time you get used to the fact that you are only decluttering when you have free time. Plus, decluttering has very tangible results very fast. If you are getting rid of a lot of stuff, your apartment will become very neat and tidy very fast, especially considering what it looked like probably 1 week before. That also gives you the feeling that you have done something great, which is true because decluttering is a very important part of minimalism, of achieving a clear slate so that you can start to actually think clearer and gain focus in your life. But decluttering is only one of the steps towards being a successful minimalist, if I can say that. I'm telling you this now because I didn't realize it before. I hope that some of you will find this advice or just insight into this realm of minimalism helpful. Is that decluttering is only one of the steps. Because to find long-term success in minimalism, you need to find long-term goals and long-term activities that you want to do with your life. Because let's suppose, this is a very fun example, no, this is a very radical example, but I think that to be able to explain this to you, I really have to use a radical example. Let's imagine you get rid of everything and you are literally left with nothing. And that is because you found that everything in your life was not making you happy. And I think that scenario can happen, or even just parts, just little compartments of your life can feel like that. If you have been just not really focusing on what's really making you happy in your life. For example, you can realize that you didn't like your style so far, not at all. And then you have to get rid of all your clothes, or you're just becoming a new person and your friends cannot deal with that anymore. Therefore, you have to find new friends. Your job is not what you thought it would be and you realize that and you cannot even take it anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that very possible that can happen in little parts of your life even. The worst scenario is that every part of your life was wrong so far. So let's imagine you are left with no hobbies that you like and no clothes that you like and nothing. These hobbies or clothes or just stuff in your apartment was so far what filled your life. Then what is there to do? Because decluttering is technically a short-term goal compared to your entire life. You finish decluttering in maximum amount of 1 or 2 years. If you are very good at decluttering, then of course faster. At that point, you reached your goal and you don't find any other goals you could keep working towards. I think that is a very similar situation to what happened to me with going to university. I was working towards going to university, so getting into that particular school for 2 years, or probably if you count all the schools that I have been to before university, then 12 years. Yes, 12 years I have been working technically towards getting into a good university. And once I got in, I lost focus on what my goals should be and what my purpose in life actually is, and what career I really want it to be in. Losing track of your short-term goals and your long-term goals is really a difficult part of life, and it would be very useful if they told that to you when you are in school, but they don't. So if you are dealing with something similar, then that is a good thought as well. But I'm talking about this regarding minimalism. So I think this is a very similar situation to what can happen when you are decluttering and you don't know what to do from that point on. So what I mean by that is that when you start decluttering, you probably shouldn't expect everything to fall into place just because you're decluttering. There are other areas of your life that will probably need adjusting as well, because if you are taking minimalism seriously, this can really change your entire life. So you will need to keep up your enthusiasm even after you have decluttered everything in your life, to find your new goals and your new path in life. And that is why I'm not perfectly on board with the term minimalism, because even this term suggests that you will be fine with the minimal amount of stuff. The word essentialism, however, I think it's working better in this situation, because it suggests that you keep only what is important to you and you choose the right things for you, the essential things. Okay, I just wanted to share this thought experiment with you because I haven't heard anyone talking about decluttering from this point of view, and I thought it might be useful to some of you who are just starting up decluttering or have finished decluttering and don't know what to do from that point on. So keep up your enthusiasm and you will find your new goals. Have a very nice day and thank you for watching.